Alright, hello? 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 Let me just make sure. I don't like the delay. Just give me a second. Okay. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? It's PukaTuka Gaming here, and welcome back to some more of Doki Doki Literature Club Exit Music. This is part 2, so, yeah, let's just dive back into this. I just need to make sure that audio's working fine. Yep, we're fine. Alright, so, yeah, let's just hop back into this. Drearily stirring. I can tell from the snoring figure next to me that Natsuki is still asleep. Okay, oh yeah, okay, so last time Natsuki fell asleep in our bed because she came up. We had to go over to her house and save her. Alright, I don't know why my friend just sent me something, but he sent me something. Drearily stirring, okay. I rubbed my eyes, struggling to open them. See, this is nice. Reaching out to my bedside cabinet, I swiped my phone and checked the time. Midday. There's no point in going to school today. We've already missed half the day. Besides, I don't think Natsuki would be up for it. After last night's, well... I sit up and decide to head downstairs and make breakfast for the two of us. She'll appreciate the effort. I try to be as quiet as possible in an attempt to not wake her up while I slip out from under the duvet. I head to the kitchen and decide to make something quick and easy so I can bring it to her. Searching through my fridge, I find some bacon. I start mixing together some pancake batter after a short search of the ingredients. As I'm cooking, I hear a light knock on the door. Anxious about leaving the cooking food, I rush over to answer. It's Sayori. Hey Sayori, what are you doing here? I thought you'd be back at school. I step outside, closing the door behind me. I don't want her to know Natsuki is here. I was planning on it, but I just couldn't get out of bed this morning. Are you cooking? It smells really sweet. Sayori peers through my window to see what I'm up to in the kitchen. Natsuki? What the? Okay. Taking a look at myself, I see Natsuki tending to the breakfast. Crap. I see what's going on, Puka. You do? Yes, you two are making cupcakes again. Ah, I can feel the sweat on my forehead begin to bed. I'm so done for. Yeah, it's supposed to be a surprise for the club. Neither of us were expecting to see you, though. I give Sayori a weak smile in an attempt to reassure her. Don't worry, Puka. Your secret will be safe with me. Well, since you're busy, I'll leave you two lovers be. Okay, Sayori, see you. As she's about to leave, I stop her momentarily. I was just wondering, are you going to the club? I guess, since I'm actually up, I might as well. Especially if you're bringing the cupcakes. Yeah. Sayori leaves without another word. I return to the kitchen in a cold sweat, worrying about the false promise I gave to Sayori. Guess I'll have to convince Natsuki that we should cook a batch. She is nearly finished making our meal. The breakfast. The breakfast. It was supposed to be a surprise. I was going to wake you and have it all ready for you. Then Sayori knocked and You could have burned your house down, dummy. Look. She points the spatula at a plate of charred pancakes. I guess we're even now, huh? You saved me and I saved our breakfast. A part of me wants to scold her for her warped perception of what even meant, but another doesn't want to bring up the events of last night with her. I decide that I'll make a snide remark at most. Not quite. Maybe one day. Maybe. Natsuki is really something else outside of the club. Maybe it's because she doesn't have to put on a show for other club members. They always call her cute, though I can surely see why. I set the table and sit down with Natsuki. Throat. At first she starts eating almost viciously, but quickly snaps out of it, remembering I'm in the room. How is it? It's delicious. She continues to scoff her breakfast down. albeit at a slightly albeit at a slightly slower pace. Once we're both finished, I take her plate from her and place it in the dishwasher for her. So, do you want to do anything today? Well, I kind of promised Sayori that we'd make a batch of cupcakes for the club later. If you want to, then maybe we can set aside a few just for later. Natsuki immediately jumped from her chair, grabbing an apron draped over the oven handle. Let's do it! Before I can react, she's tearing through my cupboards and drawers, looking for everything she needs, only occasionally stopping to ask where I keep certain utensils and ingredients. Ready to help? Of course. Hopefully I'll be more useful than last time. You better be. Natsuki playfully punches my shoulder. Ah, don't tell me that seriously hurt you. The door? The door. Puka, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. It's okay. It's only a bruise. You just caught me by surprise is all. I'm having an extremely hard time to play it off. See, I read it and my brain knows that it's supposed to be "and," but it says "a." That's the problem right here. See that? I know my grammar and all that stuff, conventions, to play it off. That genuinely hurt. I forgot how much power her small arm frame can deliver. What do you want me to do first? Well, I guess you could start preheating the oven to 350. I'll deal with the dry ingredients. I do my small part in watching Natsuki get started. She's so precise with her movements, it's almost hypnotic. Natsuki catches me staring at her, completely spaced out. Dummy. What? I shake my head as I jerked back into the moment. You were staring. Sorry. What's next? I've got everything ready to go besides the eggs. Could you crack them into the bowl while I set the tray liners? I grab an egg in each hand and crack both simultaneously. Show off. Yeah, so? What's the matter with me trying to show off for you? Puka? I finally got you. What do you mean? Oh, you get all embarrassed when I try to be sweet. Natsuki, you're adorable. Natsuki begins to prepare the cake batter. Puka, can we talk about last night? As much as I want to fully understand what happened, maybe we should leave that for later. Yeah, okay. No, you don't. No, she won't talk to you later about it. Natsuki nods in agreement and returns to the batter. She quickly finishes mixing it, unless later means like after cooking, then that's fine, and begins to distribute the batter evenly between the cups. I wash the beaters by hand and attach them to the mixer. I start to mix the icing. I should have done this last time. And what, leave me to mix all the batter by hand? Yeah, well, you're stronger than you think. Natsuki huffs with an arrogant look on her face. And don't you forget it. The enticing smell of chocolate cupcakes begins to seep from the oven. It's going to be difficult to not eat any on the way to the club. I drip blue food coloring into the icing. The timer rings and Natsuki opens the oven door. Instantly, my entire house is filled with the mouth-watering scent of Natsuki's baking. Oh my god. These ones smell even better than the last batch. Natsuki sets them on the rack to cool for a few minutes while I finish the icing. Are you almost done? We have to get going soon. I stop the mixer for a moment and plunge my finger into the cobalt sea of sugar. I raise my finger to my mouth. Natsuki grabs my wrist and pulls my arm away from my face. She scoops the icing off my finger into her own and promptly licks it off. Hey! What? You expected me to put your finger in my mouth? That'd be gross. You're only saying that because I did that to you. Of course, that makes you gross. See, like, I'm not gross. I can't help but crack a smile as I speak. You see, it's still, oh my gosh, where is it at? I'm just watching it right now. So, before I continue on, I have to tell you guys a quick little story. So last night, I hopped onto Instagram because, my friend sent me a live story thing. So I went to watch it. It was his older sister, and they were baking cookies. And then, we were just sort of messing around in the chat, and he said, anyone want to play Fortnite? So I said, sure, I'll hop on. And so, I got on Fortnite, and probably somewhere like 30 minutes, an hour later, it was like 11 or 11:10, 11:20. And there was a spider that crawled across my face, and it wasn't just like a tiny spider. It was like so make a circle out of your fingers, your index finger and your thumb, and open it up a little bit and like pretend like you're filling in the rest. That's about the size. That's about the size of the spider. So I just see that crawl right next to my head, and I'm just terrified from the rest of right there. It was hiding right behind my monitor. I thought it crawled down, so I kept on. I was so scared of that, I was just gonna crawl at my feet. But I went out to the kitchen to grab a jar and a paper towel to catch it. And I was thinking, do I let it go, or do I flush it, or do I just I don't know. But I chose to keep it, and no, I'm not gonna let him live. You know, it sounds very sinister, but it's just spiders. You know how much fear spiders have implemented into my brain? It's so much. I have arachnophobia, and seeing this, it still scares me. I still get chills from looking at it, but I know like it's gonna die of starvation or lack of oxygen. No, starvation. I think it can still get oxygen. So it's just crawling around right now, but just wanted to tell you guys that quick little story. It would be a lie if I said I didn't enjoy her teasing. It makes her so happy when she gets a reaction out of me, even if only a tiny one. Natsuki and I ice the cupcakes and get ready to leave. Quickly, I head up to my room to get changed in my school uniform. Natsuki, without her uniform, is forced to wear the clothes I gave her. Seeing as most of the teachers will have left by the time we arrive, she shouldn't end up getting into any trouble. I return to the kitchen for a moment to grab some tinfoil and cover the cupcakes with protection. Natsuki notices and heads out the door. I follow. As we're walking down the street, Sayori calls out to us from her door. Hey! Natsuki grabs my arm, signaling for me to stop walking as Sayori catches up. Ooh. I couldn't get the voice. Ooh. I can smell those from my house. I can't wait. We don't have to walk all the way there. No, it's just straightforward. Sorry, I'm sorry. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Alright. Natsuki, Sayori, and I make our way to the school. Sayori is acting quite normal, considering what happened just a few days ago. Come to think of it, Natsuki is too. Perhaps they wouldn't like to dwell on dark times. I don't blame them. I just can't help but be reminded of the traumatic events. Within a few moments we arrive at school. Only the last few students trickle out of the doors as it's the end of the school day. The three of us make our way to the clubroom, being careful not to drop the cupcakes. I set the cupcakes down on the desk near the door. Hey Yuri. Sayori runs up to Yuri and gives her a hug. Sayori, sorry, you startled me. Where have you been? Not feeling well? Yeah, I wasn't feeling well so good for the past few days. I was really sick. Me too. Well, I'm glad you two are back now and healthy. Yeah, but Natsuki, where's your uniform? Oh, it was dirty and I didn't have time to wash it. But you'll get into all sorts of trouble with teachers if they see you out of uniform. But well, that's why I skipped the rest of the school day. Yuri stares down Natsuki doubtfully. Instead of calling her out though, she changes the subject. By the way, I have a surprise for you all. Ooh, what is it? It's a surprise for a reason, Sayori. Just wait a moment. I'll show you all when Monica arrives. Puka and I decided, since I was feeling better, that we should bake some cupcakes. I've already missed the majority of classes this week, so what's one more day? Especially if it means I get to bake. Natsuki retrieves a box of cupcakes and lifts up the foil, showing off her handiwork. Our handiwork. She such a she, such a deep such a deep shade of blue. Such a deep shade. Okay, I'm done. They look delectable. Delicable. I don't know. Thanks. Yay! I can't wait. I'm starving. Not me. I'm stuffed. What do you mean? When I went over to Puka's house to bake, he'd made me breakfast. Oh, Puka, you're so sweet. Thanks, Sayori. I'm kind of thirsty, actually. I'll be back in a second. Sayori walks out of the club room, turning toward the fountain down the hall. Mere moments later, Monica walks into the club room from the other door. Hi, Monica. Wow, looks like everyone bothered to show up today. Natsuki bites her tongue. Yuri buries her head in her novel again. I'm left standing alone, fidgeting with my hands. Yeah, I guess. About time. She still seems pretty upset about the festival. I hope maybe our cupcakes will be the sufficient peace offering. Sayori returns, carton of apple juice in hand. Hey, Monet. Hi, Sayori. What happened on Monday? Were you sick? Yeah, Puka had to take me to the hospital. Puka, I thought you said it was a family urgency. It kind of was. I've known her for ages. She's basically like. She's basically like family to me at this point. Sorry for that, but just I'm still here at home when I should be at school. But yeah. Okay, get throat ready. Yeah. Besides, I've never seen her like that. I felt like I had to make sure she was going to be okay. And what about you, Natsuki? What's your excuse? I was sick too. And don't call it an excuse, like you don't believe us or something. No, I do. It just isn't a good enough reason to have ruined the festival. Shut up. Shh. I'm sorry, guys. I have to help a friend out. So QR code scanner. Yes, I don't know. What does he want me to do? I can't do anything. Oh my god, I hate this. Static QR code. Maybe if I search that up. Static QR code. Okay, let me go here. Okay, that's not gonna work. So let me just get a. Oh, sheesh, nothing. Oh, god dang it. Alright, let me do this. 1 second, guys, I'm sorry. Alright, this is tedious, but alright. Okay. And it doesn't give me the option to do anything, so that's fine. Alright, well, I can't do that right now. Okay. So let's just plug this back in. Move these over here. Put those down. Plug this back in. Hey, Spidey. Or Bob. Forgot, we named him Bob. I should have guessed that she was still up in arms about the festival. Of course, I mean, unless you were nearly dying, then I'd certainly understand. And since you're both here, I take it wasn't the case. Whatever, just don't miss important days like that again, or there will be consequences. In an effort to break the hostile mood that Monica was causing, Yuri clears her throat. I have something for you all. Yuri lifts her bag on the desk and unpacks a new tea set. It's not much, but I thought it'd be nice to share. The new set has 5 cups, one for each of us. I was gonna say, wait, there's not 5 of us. One for each of us. Each of us has one. One of our names painted on it in a different color. Oh, that's so nice. Ooh. The new teapot has Literature Club written in script across the middle on each side. Thanks, Yuri. This looks so elegant. Thank you. And the cups are a little bigger. Thanks, Yuri. This must have taken quite some preparation. Thanks. Yuri, clearly uncomfortable with the amount of attention being given to her, turns toward Monica, who hasn't said a word. Oh, good job, Yuri. Oh, I hate you, Monica, so much. Could she have sounded any more monotone? Yuri politely nods and retreats back to her novel. Sayori is writing something down. I can't make out what it is, but it looks like to be a poem. Hey, Puka, come on. Natsuki, dragging me by the arm, pushes me down under the windowsill. She grabs the next volume of Parfait Girls from her set, replacing the volume from last night to its rightful spot. We sit and read the volume in silence, besides the occasional giggle from Natsuki. Why does Monica have to be such a duty head? After around 20 minutes, Monica clears her throat to get our attention from across the club room. Ahem. Okay, everyone, it's time to share poems. I left my poem for Natsuki at home. I'm assuming Natsuki wasn't able to write one, and presumably Sayori too. Well, none of you even tried to. We all stayed silent. I did, but maybe we should wait until tomorrow. Natsuki and Sayori probably couldn't write because they fell ill. But I'm not sure about. Fine. Tomorrow it is then. You all gather around the table. Monica is spacing out. Something else must be bothering her. Either way, still no excuse to be so cold toward all of us. You know, I've been excited to use the new tea set. I'm going to boil the kettle. I assume you'll all be having a cup of tea? I nod silently. I'll get the cupcakes. Monica pulls a fresh piece of paper from a notebook and begins writing. Natsuki sets the cupcakes down in the center of the table. Yuri returns with the kettle. Monica seems to be oblivious as to what's going on around her. She's writing furiously, pressing the pen deep into the paper. Steam begins to flow from the kettle, and Yuri transfers the water into the pot. Yuri pours tea into each of the prospective cups. Alright, well, I'm doing this for my friend, I guess. Moments of silence go by as if they were hours. Monica's really killed the mood with her attitude. Sayori's already pilfered a cupcake from the tray and bites down into it. Wow, Natsuki, these are the best ones yet. You just haven't tried this recipe yet. Sayori, reaching for a cup of tea, accidentally tips it over, spilling its contents all over Monica's notepad. I don't care. I'm actually happy that happens. I know Monica's gonna be upset, but I don't care. She deserves it. Jesus, do you always have to be such a klutz? Get your act together, you're supposed to be the vice president. Monica's sudden snap makes us all off guard. Sayori, clearly flustered, knocks the overturned cup onto the ground, shattering it across the club room floor. For Christ's sake, Sayori, do you ever pay attention to what you're doing? You what? You're sorry again? Just, whoa! Whoa, 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 calm down. Wow, just like how you were sorry about not showing up for the festival and dragging Puka to the hospital with you, that was pretty selfish of you. If Puka was here, I could have just continued on without you. Or Natsuki, considering she probably would have weaseled her way out of reading anyway. Everyone besides Monica is in utter shock. The hospital? Why is she being so hostile? Sayuri rushes out of the room crying quickly, followed by Natsuki attempting to comfort her. Yuri has moved from her usual seat to the other side of the room, her face buried in Monica. I stand and Monica glares at me. Monica, what the heck are you doing? Go take care of her. She clearly can't take care of herself. I want to scream at her after what she said. I have an urge to slap her. Instead, I rush out of the room to console Sayuri and Natsuki. I can hear them in the hallway upstairs, Sayuri sobbing, filling the otherwise silent halls. I run up the stairs to see her crying on a bench. Natsuki's alongside her. Hey, it's okay. Monika's just being a... I don't know what she's doing, okay? She probably had a really bad day or something. She's just taking it out on you. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. What I'm trying to say is, don't take it to heart. She knows that we're all looking forward to the festival. Maybe she just takes things a little like this harder than the rest of us. I don't care, Puka. That's not how you speak to people. I'm going home. Sayuri stands. Oh crap. I'll walk with you tomorrow. But until Monica stops her campaign to hurt everyone, I'm staying the heck away from the club. Sayuri wipes the remainder of her tears from her cheeks. You two have fun dealing with her. Tell her that if she wants to talk, she knows where I live. Wait, Sayuri, come on, come back. We'll sort it out together. Doesn't that sound better? Yeah, come on, Sayuri. It'll be easier this way. Sayuri's entire attitude shifts. She is no longer crying. Her face is completely blank. She turns to me. Puka, I'll see you later. I'm leaving. We can walk home with you. I don't really want to go back there anyway. Yeah, me neither. Sayuri looks at the two of us and shakes her head. No, I just want to be alone right now. Okay, well, you should join us for dinner tonight. Natsuki gives me an odd look. Yeah. Did you just say join us? Well, yeah, that's part of the reason why Natsuki was already at my house this morning. She had a really bad night, and no, I'll just stay at home. Maybe my mom, maybe my mom, mom. Come on, trying to help a friend here. Come on, why do people keep texting me? Okay, now I have to put this into here. No, get that out of there. If I copied, let's just go here. Same chance. This purpose is to find out if you would like to go to the bank top for the account. No? Yeah. No? Which port would you like to see Skype operated for rec? I don't know. um, I don't know. Softball, I guess. I don't know. How often would you like to practice? 5 days a week. What grade are you in? I'm a sophomore. Submit. Alright, I did it. What was that for? Why am I answering for him? What was it for? Okay, well, maybe my mom will. Sorry about that. Have fun. Sayuri turns and heads down the stairs. I have never seen her like that. Not even when I caught her trying to. Natsuki, could you give me a second? What are you doing? I just need to call someone quickly. Natsuki nods and takes off to wait at the end of the hallway. Worried, I ring her mother, who's already at home. I explain what happened, and she tells me that there's no reason to be worried. She explains that the doctor had given her some antidepressants during the last trip to the hospital. She tells me that it could be a side effect of the drugs. So I let her know that I'm still concerned and to please keep an eye on her. Sayori's mom brushes me off and wishes me a good day. Still worried sick about Sayori, I catch up to Netsuki. Listen, do you want to go back to the club or... Like heck I'm going, Dad. Not well that dog, that female dog is in there. Well, I still need to get my bag and stuff, so I guess I'll meet you back at the entrance. You okay with that? Fine. I'll wait. Thanks. Hurry up, though. I take off back downstairs to the club room. I'm trying to read. And if this was anyone else but my dad, I wouldn't be responding. Yeah. Bursting through the door, Yuri nearly jumps out of her seat, and Monica, writing a new dryer paper of her notepad, turns to face me. What do you want? None of your business. Leaning down at my desk, I pick up my backpack and sling it over my shoulders. Moving back towards the exit, Monica tries to get my attention. Puka, what's wrong with you? I turn and stare at her in utter disbelief. What the? Whoa! 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 What the f is wrong with you, Monica? Ever since we accidentally ruined your festival, you've been nothing but a pure venom for the club. You were needlessly rude to both Sayori and Natsuki, neither of which are in a mental state capable of handling that right now. I understand that it was a big day and it was important to you, but you have no right to lose your on us. And don't think I didn't hear what you said to Yuri. I was only partly telling the truth. I knew that Monica had said nothing to Yuri, but I didn't know what. Oh, is that so, Puka? Well, you do know what she's been doing, right? Don't you? Yeah, I do. Yuri's eyes are locked onto me, peering over her book. She's shocked, but won't call my bluff. Yeah, she's been trying to sabotage your club. We know. She doesn't want any new members. Not only that, but I caught her rummaging through your stationery yesterday. No, I only told her that she was being a selfish. Monica turns and points at Yuri. You can't fool me, Yuri. I know exactly what's been going on here. Monica, that's way over the line. How paranoid are you to think? Shut up and listen to me. You're the real reason that the festival was cancelled. I could give a that Sayori is sick. Of course, Yuri just wanted me to let it go, so I'll tell you the same thing I told her. This is my club. We do what I say. Do I make myself clear? Crystal clear. But there's one thing. Yuri, care to explain? You Monica. Whoa! You Monica, you. Whoa! Do you not see that this is? Hey there! Don't cut too deep now, Yuri. Monica never. Whatever Monica meant by that, Yuri was affected, mortified. She drops her novel to the ground and falls back into her chair, stunned. Shoving me out of her way, Monica marches over to Yuri. She stumbles out of her desk and backs away into the closet. Monica follows her. I watch from behind in all commotion. What? What the? What the? It's a fight! It's a fight! You're about to fight? Her face is not meant to be like that. She grabs her by the wrist and yanks her sleeve up. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a shame. You couldn't just help yourself, could you? What did I say, Yuri? Yuri stays silent, her eyes fearful. Monica moves closer, forcing her to make eye contact. Maybe I didn't make myself clear, Yuri. What did I say? I can't believe what I'm seeing. If I didn't shut up, you'd tell the club. That's right. If you dare criticize my ability to lead the club again, Yuri, everyone's gonna know about this. Everyone. How do you think they'd feel about that, knowing what you do behind closed doors? My blood is boiling. I'm about ready to knock her out. Monica, what the heck has gotten into you? You're crazy. Monica lets go of Yuri's arm, pushing Yuri and the desk away from her. Looking at me, she speaks up. You want to see crazy, Puka? I'll show you crazy. From her school blazer, she pulls a sheet of paper neatly folded. She thrusts it into my hand. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out. Okay, this poem again. Get out of... That is crazy. What the heck is this? The poem that Sayori sent me on the morning of the festival. She told me everything after. It was supposed to be her suicide note. Suicide note? What the heck is wrong with you? Sayori, she'd never. Monica? I shake my head in disbelief. Wordlessly, I storm out of the club room. I walk down the vacant halls toward the front door. I can see Natsuki standing outside through the glass. Are you okay, Puka? You look a little... I'll be okay. It's just Monica who's not okay. What the frick just happened? What the heck? I show Sayori's phone to Natsuki on the walk back to my house. She can't believe what's going on either. Puka, that's serious. You think we should check up on her? After what happened earlier? Yeah, definitely. First we head back to my house, just to drop off our school bags. We head towards Sayori's house. I knock on Sayori's door. She answers the door, but she just stares at us. Hey Sayori, we just wanted to check in on you. I'm fine. I told you that already. I ordered pizza and was just about to eat it. You two enjoy making your dinner. She edges the door shut. Just wait, Sayori. I wedged my foot in the door before she can close it on us. She tries again, but harder this time. Monica gave me this. I nudge Natsuki and she nods, giving Sayori the phone. Oh yeah, I forgot I'd sent that to her. Whoops. Listen, Sayori, if you ever want to hang out or if you need anyone to talk to, Puka and I are always happy to listen. We're all friends after all. Sayori forces a laugh. Sure, Natsuki. Where can I find you? Puka's place? What? Sayori shuts the door on the two of us. I didn't think that she would care that Natsuki was staying with me. I should really sit down with Sayori and explain the situation, sooner rather than later. Natsuki and I head back home to eat and get settled in for the night. Oh my god. Why is it just so rough? Puka! Yeah? You barely have any food left. How are we supposed to make dinner? I don't know. We'll have to go to the shops, but quickly. It won't be long before they close. I open the closet by the door and grab my jacket. You coming? Because I don't really know what I'm getting. It's getting pretty cold out there, and I don't have a coat. Is it at your place? No, Puka. I don't own one. I hand Natsuki my coat for the time being. Well, hold on to this one for now then. I can handle the weather until we get to the shopping center. Are you sure? Because I really wouldn't want... It's fine, believe me. Come on, we're going to have to hurry before the shops close. As we exit the house, a gust of chilly wind hits us both. Natsuki hurriedly pulls my coat on. I shiver violently. Oh no. We catch the bus and make our way to the store. On the route, the bus passes Natsuki's house. She shuffles down in her seat in an attempt to keep it out of her sight. I can understand. You okay? Natsuki wraps her arm around mine. Yeah. Shortly, the bus driver arrives at our stop, and we make our way to the mall. Gosh dang it, response. You know, guys, it's interesting because I don't know much about Maine. Shortly, the bus arrives at our stop and we make our way to the mall. So, where do you... Natsuki is already dragging me into a nearby clothing store before I can finish my sentence. She rips my jacket off and hands it to me. They're all so cute. Oh, Puka, how do you like this one? Oh my gosh, we're really close. Whoa. Pink. Alright. I like it. You know, it fits you perfectly too. Oh, and look at the scarf. It goes perfectly with... Natsuki walks to the cash register to pay. Natsuki, where'd you get the money from? Oh, I have to take it from my dad. You're stealing it? It's not stealing. Well, I don't like thinking it is. It's usually for baking stuff, sometimes manga. I was saving for the Parfait Girls box set, but this is more important. The clerk scans both of her items, and the total is a bit steeper than Natsuki expected. Begrudgingly, she brings the scarf back to the rack she found it on. I have an idea. I grab the scarf while she's paying for her jacket and grab a black beanie for myself. Do you think this would look good on me? Maybe. Good enough. I place the two items on the counter, and the cashier gives me a sly smile, scanning my things. Natsuki is waiting for me outside. During the time we spent indoors, it had begun to snow outside. Oh my gosh. Could have done with the scarf after all, huh? Just you wait. Natsuki begins to shiver as we wait. The snow begins to settle as the bus comes to a halt. The snow's beautiful. Yeah. We board the bus with our things and sit at the back. I give Natsuki the window seat. We sit together wordlessly as she becomes more entranced by the snowfall. So do we get to see snowfall? Wait, what's happening? It's a shame it'll all be gone in the morning. It never really sticks. Yeah, I wish it'd stay a bit longer too. Natsuki rests her head on my shoulder, still staring out the window. This is nice. I wrap my arm around her. We stay in this way for the remainder of the trip back home. As we approach the stop, I grab all of our bags. The bus comes to a stop and we get off. It is snowing. That's nice. Looks. See, I like that. We take a short walk from. We're a short walk from the house. Now's probably a good time to. Hey Puka, how much was the hat after all? Oh, I actually don't have a clue. I only bought it so I could surprise you with this anyway. I pulled the scarf out from inside the hat. Puka, you really didn't have to buy me the scarf, you know. I know I didn't. I just wanted to. I hold it out, and she reaches out to grab it. Draping it around her neck, she beams at me, speechless. Puka, I... Aww, Natsuki grabs the sleeves of my jacket. I pull her in close and embrace the moment for as long as possible. Her grip loosens a bit. Sorry, you shouldn't be. Okay, I just couldn't stop myself. It's fine, Natsuki. In fact, this is great. Thanks, Puka, for everything you've done. For everything you've done for me. I never want this to end. Nor do I. We remain together for a little more. Eventually, our responsibilities get the better of us, and we separate. I take Natsuki by the hand, and we walk to the grocery store. We grab all the ingredients we'll need for tonight and head on our way. Hey, Puka. Can I carry some of those for you? No need. It's my turn to do some heavy lifting. The pain in my shoulder slowly returns, leaving it aching. I do my best to ignore it. As we approach my house, I take a peek over to Sayori's window. Her bedroom light is on. I think back to the hospital. I told her I would be there for her no matter what. Did I break that promise by letting Natsuki stay with me? No. When I explain the situation with Natsuki, Sayori will understand. I know her. We arrive back at my house. I set the bags onto the ground to unlock the door. Natsuki wanders toward the gate. I don't want to go inside. Not just yet. It sounds childish, but I kinda enjoy the snow. Only for a little longer. Well, wait there and I'll be right back. Swinging open the door to the house, I make a beeline for the refrigerator. I hurriedly throw everything inside, not even bothering to take out the food out of their bags. I return outside. Natsuki is nowhere to be seen. That legit scared me. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Splat. From what seemed to be thin air, however, a snowball hits me square in the face. I recoil, stunned. Hey! That's it. If she wants a snowball fight, I'll give her a snowball fight. I duck for cover behind a bush as she's already packing another. I begin to collect my own. I hear her footsteps crunching in the snow as she creeps toward me. I poke my head around. I'm clipped by Natsuki's next snowball. Nice try. I return fire on her. I hit her in the back as she retreats towards the gate. Natsuki lets out a yelp and falls to the ground. Natsuki, now on her hands and knees, holds her back in pain. Oh god, are you okay? This better not be true. I rush over to her side, taking a knee, making sure she's not injured. Natsuki, I'm so sorry. Yup, I knew it. Natsuki scoops a pound of snow and throws it at my face. She hops back onto her feet and runs inside, giggling. Stunned and covered in snow, I sit and process what just happened for a moment. I brush myself off and head back inside. Natsuki was washing her hands in the kitchen. You win this time. I don't think I'll fall for that again. Oh yeah? She leaves the water running for me as I proceed to wash my hands as well. I splash some room temperature water on my face. Ah, that's nice. Oh come on, I could have done so much worse. I dry my hands and face using a flannel. I open the fridge and start unloading the bag of ingredients onto the counter. What do you think you're doing, Puka? Sit your down. I'm cooking tonight. You don't want my help at all? Nope. I can handle it. I mean, you did your part by carrying everything for me, and it's the least I can do since you're letting me stay here. I shrug. Not about to say no to a meal offered for me. by Natsuki of all people. If you insist, I take a seat at the table. I'm right here in case you need a hand, okay? You're going to watch me cook. You're going to watch me cook? That's a bad thing. That's a bad thing? Well, not really. You might want to pay attention to what I'm doing though, considering you almost set your house on fire making those pancakes. I can feel the blood rush to my face. You're never gonna let me live that down, are you? Nope. Natsuki moves fluidly around my kitchen. You really need to learn to manage your time in the kitchen. Cooking and baking should be fun, not a pain in the butt. If it's stressing you out, you're probably doing it wrong. That's very poetic of you, Natsuki. I might have heard it on a cooking show. Natsuki resumes her work as I watch from the table. Okay, now I just need to let this simmer for a few minutes and we'll be set. Ready? Really? That quickly? What did you expect? I'm a pro. I can do it in no time. Natsuki begins to set the table. Wait, let me sort this out. I've done practically nothing anyway. I position the plate spins on the silverware on both sides of the table. Natsuki divides the food onto our plates. The scent of chicken and sautéed vegetables fills the kitchen. It's only a stir fry, Puka. It's not that special. She must have seen the look on my face. You sure? It smells great. She talks about it like it's nothing, but I can tell she's reveling on the compliment. We sit at the table and eat our dinner. After we're both finished, I take out our dishes and place them in the dishwasher. I fill the sink full of hot, soapy water and let the pan soak in for a few moments. Natsuki's already made her way to the couch and started looking for something to watch. She shouts out to me from the next room over. Puka! Anything you want to watch? Unless you got something in mind, not really. I scrub the pan hastily and toss it in with the rest of the load. I enter my living room to find Natsuki staring out the window. It stopped snowing. It'll probably be gone by tomorrow. Hey, at least we got to have our fun with it, right? Natsuki nods in agreement. Natsuki flips through channels. Soap, drama, comedy, soap, drama, comedy, soap, documentary, soap, game show, etc., etc. There's never anything good on. I know. You want to look for a movie instead? Sure. You want me to look? Wait, what? You want to look for a movie instead? I open the streaming app I like, and Natsuki begins to browse the selection. She picks a cutesy love story. I didn't even get a chance to read the title before she hits the play button. I love this movie so much. I used to watch it all the time because... Puka, I forgot. Natsuki pauses the movie and turns to me. About everything. My father? I can see the tears forming in her eyes. Puka, he has a problem. He's been like this ever since my mom left us. Okay, so I think it's just the creator of this why it's mom and not mom. I think I was 5. Looking back, I can get why she stopped talking to him. He was a terrible person before, but why me? What did I ever do? I think my dad blames me for her leaving. I think that's the reason he drinks so much. He always tells me that I remind him of her, and that he hates it. Natsuki can't even speak. The sobbing is drowning her voice. Natsuki, just try and breathe, okay? Take your time. We don't have to talk about this right now. We can save this for another day. No, Puka. I need you to know. Puka, since I was 14, he's resorted to borderline torturing me for existing. He only brings home food once a week, and it's usually just leftovers from a restaurant. And when he drinks, he sees me as my mother. That day you saw me in the hospital, that wasn't even the worst. But believe me, I've tried to run away from him before. A couple years ago, I found my mom's address. It'd been something like 11 years since I'd seen her. I took the train to her city, and when I knocked on her door, Puka, she slammed the door in my face, telling me that she left for a reason, that she didn't want me. So I came back home because I had nowhere else to go. He found out I went to see my mother. That's when he really started to take his anger out on me. He beat me to the point I had to cover it up with makeup just to be able to go to school. Of course, no one noticed. I secretly hoped that someone would think something was up. I'd have to explain myself, what they never did. I mean, I was trying to cover up, so I can't really blame them. She takes a moment wiping her eyes from her sleeve. The other night, you know, the drinks, that was the only escape I could think of. I'd gone back to the doctor's a few hours later after you saw me. He gave me painkillers for my ribs. I stole a bottle of wine from my dad's rack in the basement. I've tried everything to get away from him, but every goddamn time, I don't know how, I would always fail and have to go back. Puka, I wanted to die. I really wanted it. All to get away from him. I thought the pills would have been enough, but I guess the few that I had left when I was ready to go weren't. I'm glad, because you came to check on me. You were worried. You cared about me. I never thought I'd have this, Puka. I never thought I would feel this way. This is the first time I can remember where I felt truly happy. All those years, all the pain, nothing can change the past. But I grabbed Natsuki by the shoulders and held her tight. Natsuki buries her face into my chest. She's sobbing uncontrollably. I won't let anything else happen to you, Natsuki. I promise. You're here now. I'm always here for you, no matter what. Do you understand? Let me just get my throat ready. She nods her head, keeping it embedded in my chest. I sit there with her for a while. I don't know what else to do other than let her cry. She's held all this in for so long, she needs to let it all out. After a long time, she sits back upright, wiping the tears from her face. While she's drying her eyes, I glance at the clock. It's getting really late. If we plan on attending class tomorrow, we should go to bed. Although there really isn't much point going and going. We've already missed a good part of this week anyways. Thank you, Puka, for reading with me at the club, for helping me bake for the festival, for saving my life, for everything really. I It's no problem, Natsuki. I'll do it again for you. You're so sweet. I Natsuki, from the day I laid eyes on you, I thought you were perfect. So I tried to impress you with my trash poem. It's why I spent so much time with you. I really wanted to get to know you. Everything about you was just wonderful. But there's one thing that I can't stand. You hid the pain from me. It could have helped sooner. I understand that you had your reasons for not telling me, but Natsuki, I really don't know what else to say other than I love you. Everything about you makes me feel a way that I've truly never felt before. Natsuki doesn't know what to do. She sits in there for a moment. I love you too, Puka. She's weeping again, this time tears of joy it seems. She wraps her arms around me again, significantly tighter than before. I can't help but to think back to the hospital, when Sayori told me that she loved me. Is this part of the reason I couldn't say it back? Yes, it is. Do you still want to watch the movie, Puka? Of course. Why do I keep thinking it's resume? We resume the movie from the beginning. Okay. As the movie credits roll, I realize it's now nearly morning. I nudge Natsuki to stand and she follows. I head to the kitchen for a drink and Natsuki lingers behind me. Puka? Can we sleep together again? I really liked it, okay? Sure. Come on, though. See, I can't do that. I don't sleep in clothes appropriate for that. I sleep in my underwear. Or briefs, whatever you want to call them. Boxers, briefs, underwear, whatever you call them. Tidy whiteies. No, that's something else. My diapers. Natsuki and I head upstairs to her bedroom. I let her in to change for her. She closes the door on me and I wait patiently outside. Just because I said I love you, that doesn't give you the right to peek. I know. I'll stay out, I promise. Of course, I won't invade her privacy. Not without her consent anyway. Okay, I'm ready. Come in. I inch open the door and Natsuki is already in bed. I grab my pajamas from my drawer and take off my top as... Did you really just in front of me? What's the problem? Natsuki seems tense. As if she wants to say something, but is withholding it. Dummy. Oh, right. I was about to get undressed in front of her. Do I ever stop to think about anything? Moving out of the hall for a moment, I get changed in my pajamas. I come back in. I climb into bed after... Okay, I keep thinking our eyes are sparkling. I climb onto the bed after turning off the light. Natsuki immediately rolls over and holds me tight as she did the night before. Night, Puka. We don't... Doki Doki Literature. Beep, 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 beep. Guys, so I'm warning you right now. I'm sorry. Alright? Just be prepared. Wrong thing. Here's an alarm. Warning. 3, 2, 1.
Wake up.
I jerk. I jerk awake, waking. I jerk awake, waking Natsuki as well. Sorry, I forgot to turn off my phone. Natsuki lays back down and closes her eyes. It's fine, Puka. I check my phone to see who tried to call me. Sayori's mother? That couldn't be good. Climbing out of bed and moving into the hall, I call her back and ask if everything was alright. No, everything is not alright. She explains to me that Sayori had a meltdown last night. She was hysterical, screaming that she wanted to die, that life is nothing but pain, nothing but seemingly endless suffering. She tells me that Sayori to the hospital has been admitted to the hospital. Apparently, the two of them will be back in a few days. She also instructs me to check my mail. Apparently, Sayori came by last night to see us when we got back. Instead of knocking, she dropped the letter off. I wish Sayori and her well and head downstairs. I can't believe this happened again. At the foot of the door, there's an envelope with my name on it. Tearing it open, I begin to read. Sayori, life isn't working. It's nothing but suffering. Day by day, my mind is flooding. Thoughts of death, depression is rising. If I end up dead, it won't be surprising. I stare at a wall and think about this. I've been feeling this way since I was a kid. I stare at my knife, not that too messy. I think I think of some pills swallowed in vain. I think of a gun at my head I would aim. I would sleep sound and not have to take the pain and the suffering I live through each day. I'm mentally exhausted trying to keep up, but all I want to do is sleep and never wake up. I can't believe what I'm reading. Not again. I'm glad her mom took her to the hospital. I noticed a note written on the back. I wish I was her. Oh. Oh. I feel sick. I can't believe this. Natsuki walks up behind me. What's the matter? I wordlessly hand her the poem. Oh god. Natsuki is about to hand it back to me before she notices the scribble on the back. Wait, there's more. It takes her a second to process what it meant. She loosens her grip on the paper, letting it fall out of her hands. Oh. How does she even... No clue. We both stand in the doorway for a moment. Eventually, we both take a seat on the couch together. You should call. Maybe ask her mom if she wants you to visit. Yeah, that's a good idea. I ring Sayori's mother and she answers right away. I ask if Sayori would like us to visit. According to her, she'd love it. I let her know I'll be there as soon as I can. Looks like I'm going right now. You coming with? No, I don't really want it to get involved. So you'll be okay here by yourself for a few hours? Yeah, I'll just watch TV or something. I think I'll get my clothes washed. I've been wearing your stuff for 2 days now. Alright, sure. I'll take my phone and my keys off the table. I nip her on the cheek as I pass by her seat again. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. I lock the door behind me and heading to the bus stop. I rarely make it to my stop in time. Oh my gosh, Sayori! No! No! No, 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 no. I think that was my problem when I first played through it. Because I knew... right there. I'm sorry. I knew that was my problem when I first played through this, because I couldn't decide if I liked Sayori better or Natsuki better. See, the reason why for Sayori was because, well, she's my lifelong friend, and she's suffering through depression. And I know Natsuki was going through abuse from her father. But I didn't know that immediately. I didn't really pay attention to words. I just... it was over time from, like, watching YouTubers play and, like, hearing stuff, theories, all that stuff. But, you know... I still don't know who I like better. I mean, I think I'm a little biased by Sayori just because, like logically you think it'd be Sayori, but like now, like as time passed, I'm like, it's better to have like a friend. I'd much rather like have one like lifelong friend, especially of the opposite gender, just because like then I have someone to always turn to for advice. But like it's not someone that like I would want to have like as someone I'm dating, because then like if things go south, then you don't you don't really have much left. Alright, but anyway, it's only a short ride to the hospital. I enter through the emergency doors, moving as quickly as is allowed. I find the reception desk and explain to her that I'm here to visit Sayori. They give me Sayori's room number. I move quickly to the mental health wing. I find her number and enter the room. Sayori? Puka. Sayori's mother leaves the room to give us privacy. I found your home. I figured. Sayori, what's the matter? I told you I'm always here for you. Speak to me. Well, last night I wanted to, but all I could hear through the door was you and her laughing. It was like the two of you were laughing at me. Sayori, you don't understand. No, I get it. It makes perfect sense. Sayori, do you know how much it hurts to see you so happy? Just to know that I'll never be needed? It feels like a knife being plunged into my chest, Puka, over and over and over again. And I can't stand it anymore. Sayori, Natsuki is staying with me because, Puka, you don't need to rub it in. You're happy with her. You don't need me anymore. There's no point in hiding it. Just go. Sayori, please, just let me explain. Puka, go away, please. Having heard the commotion, a nurse peeks her head through the door. She asks if there's a problem. Please, just get him out of here. Sayori, wait, please. Complying with the nurse's request to leave, I'm forced to make my own way out of the wing. I'm escorted back to the reception area where I'm instructed to leave. Why can't we just comply? As I'm walking down the street, Sayori's words ring in my head. I caused this. This is my fault. I cannot believe this is happening again. Turning the corner to stop, I watch as the bus speeds off. God dang it. I begin to walk back to my house. It took me a lot longer to get back home than I thought. I opened my front door. Natsuki, you there? No answer. And I checked downstairs, but nowhere's to be found. Natsuki, I head upstairs and hear rustling coming from the guest room. I gently open the door. Natsuki, why? You keep scaring me. Natsuki punches me in the stomach, almost dropping her towel in the process. Puka, do you ever knock? Sorry, you get out, pervert. Sorry. What the frick? I managed to get that out. I managed to get out before Natsuki slams the door in my face. Kneeling to my knees, I winded gasp for air. It takes me a moment to collect myself, but I get back onto my feet. From the hallway, I repeatedly apologize to the door. Puka, you gotta be more careful. You could have seen me. You know, I know. It was an accident. I'm sorry, okay? You didn't need to hit me so hard, though. I wasn't sure if it was you until I'd already hit you. I'm sorry, too. Just please knock next time, okay? I will, don't worry. Now give me a minute to get ready. Sure, I guess I'll be in my room. I retreat to my room and wait. While I'm sat at my computer, my phone pings from across the room. Picking it up, I see it's a text from Yuri? How'd she get my number? Is this Puka's number? It's Yuri. I have no choice but to reply. Yeah, it's me. What's up? I need to talk to you about what you saw yesterday. I stare at it for a moment. She wants to talk about does she want to talk about the cut, or are you talking about your arms? She takes a moment to respond, sending an oversized paragraph. Yes. Here we go. I was never given a chance to explain myself. I'm going to have to be careful with how I word my sentences. Well, I'm going to ask the questions then. Alright. Did you cut yourself because you might be depressed? No, I'm not depressed. In fact, it's quite the contrary. The pain is what motivates me. It's so exhilarating, it's almost like a high. Then, how did you start? She takes her time writing out her response. The three pips indicating that she's typing flicker one by one. Eventually, her explanation comes out to as a large paragraph. Well, I've always had a morbid fascination with knives from when I was young. Before I started, I just collect them. Sorry, I'm pulling up my screen real quick. Oh, YouTube TV. All different styles, engravings, colors. I can't see. I can't believe I didn't realize that till now. The way they spell colors, yeah, they're from Europe. It's weird. Just notice that. They really are beautiful. And while reading a book some time ago, the topic came up. I was only going to try it once to see what it felt like, but it grew into a fully fledged addiction. I know, courtesy of Monica, that's not a good position to be in, but I can't stop. There's just something about the blade effortlessly slicing open my skin that excites me. It's such a thrill, I can't help it anymore. The sensation, it's too powerful. It's not healthy. This is something else. I don't even know what to feel, but there's something nagging on my mind. Speaking of Monica, how'd she find out? Another few minutes passed, another paragraph. It was one day after the club had ended, no more than 2 weeks ago. I don't even remember what I was doing at the time, but my sleeve slipped up and Monica saw everything. We spoke about it for a few hours. She even invited me to her house to talk in private. She tried to help. I could tell she cared, but nothing she suggested actually worked. After she had to shut down the Literature Club festival, she took it out on me. Going to blame she assumed that I was going to blame her, even though I really didn't think anything less of her when she had no choice but to postpone it. All I said was it, all I said was that she could have tried to get in contact with everybody before the festival started. She didn't really take it well. She threatened me, telling me not to make a scene about the festival in front of the rest of you, or she'd tell everybody about my arm. I was very shaken by what she said, not just because of what she was threatening, but because I'd never seen that side of her. And if I'm honest with you, Puka, she scares me. Once again, I'm at a loss of words. I don't know the full story. I can't approach it now. I hesitate. If anything, I just want to convince Yuri to seek professional help for her self-harm. If I have a say in it, that can't go on any longer. I see. And have you considered getting help for your arms? How can I convince myself to get help when I'm the best I've ever been? The best she's ever been. I don't think she understands what she's getting herself into. Not to say I fully do. Right. I can hear Natsuki moving through the house, humming to herself. Well, I gotta go. See you later. Alright, Puka. I'll speak to you another time. In the club, perhaps. But I just wanted to thank you for trying to help. Even if it won't change much, it shows that you care. Smiley face. No. I do care. Bye, Yuri. I send her her final text, throwing my phone onto my bed. Natsuki knocks on my door. Yeah, come in. See, that it's not that hard, Puka. I said I was sorry. What more do you want? Oh, I know. You can carry my Perfect Girl collection home for me. So this is your home. So this is your home now, eh? Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just thought I could, stay here. I'm a little worried I took my teasing too far. How could I say no? Well, of course, Natsuki. I was only trying to tease you. Though, now that you mentioned staying, you might actually need this. I turn to my bedside drawer. I rummage through it for a second, looking for my spare house key. My phone beeps, and Natsuki beats me to checking it. Opening the message, Natsuki recoils, dropping the phone to the floor, disgusted. Hey, watch it. As I go to pick up the phone, I see for myself what had taken Natsuki. It's a picture of Yuri. She's sitting on her bed. Her scarred arm is covering her otherwise bare legs. She's wearing a purple bra, a small crimson heart drawn on her left leg, on her left breast with a red marker, or at least I hope it is. I don't know how to respond. Closing my messages down, I throw my phone onto the bed. Natsuki is distraught. Puka, what the heck was that doing on your phone? I don't know. In her arms, the heart. We were talking about her arms before. I told her to get some help, but she wasn't listening to me. Natsuki, I promise you, I didn't say anything. Encourage her to send something. I didn't say anything to encourage her to send me something like that to me. I retrieve my phone from my bed and show Natsuki the messages regarding her arms. I purposely keep the messages regarding Monica hidden, as I don't want Natsuki to jump to conclusions, as she's as confused as I am. Yuri, she needs serious help, clearly. But why'd she send that to you? And be so open about this with you? Well, I saw her arms yesterday. As before, I met Monica from the incident. She told me not to tell anyone, so I didn't, because I didn't know what the heck else to do. Puka, we're gonna have to talk to her about this. It's not healthy to be cutting yourself like that. And it doesn't help that she clearly gets off doing it. There must have been something in her head that made her think that this was okay. I've known Yuri for as long as I've been at the club, and yeah, she gets overly attached the moment anyone shows her any attention. I hate to say it, but it's true. Wait, did I say that? Oh. But holy crap, I've never seen anything like that before. Well, we'll talk to her the next chance we get, okay? Alright, Puka. Oh, and before I forget, I take the spare house key from my desk drawer and hand it to Natsuki. To my surprise, Natsuki's mood seems to completely shift. She pauses for a moment before jumping into my arms. Puka! Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm stretching. Give me a second. Ah! Puka. Thanks. You're the best.
Boyfriend.
Ever. As those words escape Natsuki's mouth, she jumps back. That was the first time she's called me that. I can't help but smile. Hearing her call me that made the text with Yuri, Monika's argument, everything melt away. They didn't matter. The more time I've spent with Natsuki, the more frequently I felt this way. Waking up next to her, reading with her, hearing her tell me that she loves me, feeling her arms wrapped around me, I never thought I could feel this way about someone. Natsuki, you're the best girlfriend I could have asked for. You're just saying that, aren't you? No, Natsuki, I'm not just saying that. I love you more than words can let me describe. So it's official then? Yeah, I guess so. I'm so see now that there's a connection like that, I'm so scared for the future. I'm so scared. I don't want any. No. Love you so much, Puka. I pull Natsuki close to me, holding her tight. She pulls back for a moment and stares at me. I lift her chin up and kiss her. Natsuki buries her face in my chest again and squeezes me as tight as she can. I never want this time. The two of us stay locked. This is gonna. I know this is gonna set me up for like something bad. In this game, whatever your highest point in the game is, it goes twice as low. Alright? So, something really, really bad is gonna happen. I'm scared. The two of us stay locked in this embrace for what feels like an eternity, but in reality probably only lasted a few minutes. Just as we are separating, the doorbell rings. You wanna get that? I nod. Natsuki heads back to the bathroom and I head downstairs. I wasn't expecting any visitors today. They peered through the peephole. Oh, yikes! Dude, ooh, it's Monika waiting patiently for an answer. How does she know where I live? I crack the door open and slip outside. Hi, Puka. Oh, hey. Shouldn't you be at school? Shouldn't you? What do you want? To apologize for the past few days. I wasn't very nice to anyone. I've just had a lot going on this past week, and sorry doesn't fix everything. I know. I just need to tell you something. I know this doesn't excuse my actions. What is it? I told my parents about the festival. They told me how disappointed they were in me. Okay, so every single person is going through a problem. What am I gonna do? See, helping one person was something. Helping two people, though, that's something else. Helping three people, that's a pretty tough task. It's possible, but it's pretty tough. Helping four, I don't even know at this point. I think something bad can happen. They think that I have no control over my club. The fact that I couldn't get four people to show up on a special day like that, because they've only ever expected the best from me. There's a reason I always try to be so perfect all the time. That's why I have been so harsh this week. I was just trying to control things that I shouldn't be. Monika, what about Sayori? You saw her poem. I lowered my voice a little. You knew it was a suicide note. For the record, Puka, I didn't. It was worrying, sure, but I never interpreted it as that. She ended up confessing everything to me over text on Wednesday, but still, it's not okay if you don't. It's okay if you don't accept my apology, Puka. I understand. It was heartless. I was heartless. I said things I don't think I'll ever be able to take back. I know that. I can't say that I forgive you for what you said and done to all of us, especially what you did to Yuri. I know. But seeing your perspective, I think I'm willing to give you a second chance. That's all I needed. From my front door opens. Oh, there you are. What the heck are you doing here? Puka, why is she here? Natsuki, she's here to apologize. Wait, what are you doing here, Natsuki? That doesn't matter. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Of all people to find out, there's something going on between you two, isn't there? I need to change the subject. Monika, we accept your apology. Hey, speak for yourself. We'll see you at the club later, okay? I slowly inch the door shut, but Monika resists. Not yet. You didn't answer my question, Puka. My brain goes blank. I'm panicking internally. I don't want her to know about Natsuki and I for fear of her intervening. But I don't want Natsuki to be offended if I lie. Oh, frick. Oh, this is the first choice we've had. This is the first choice we've actually had for something like this. Okay. Lie that offends Natsuki. But, like, in any situation, you don't lie. You don't lie in any situation. Like, well, that's wrong. For a situation like this, you don't lie. God dang it, and now that stupid movie, Think Like a Man, is playing through my head, and that's what you are. Tell the truth. Well, Natsuki and I, we're dating. Don't worry, we'll keep it out of the club. I promise. I hope so. I can't bring myself to meet Monika's eyes. The whole situation is so embarrassing. Puka, your face is so red. So is yours, Natsuki. You two are pretty cute together. I am not cute. Well, clearly Puka thinks so. She's right, you know. Shut it. Shut. None of you get that, but don't worry. Can we please change the subject? Yeah, I'd love to. Well, Monica, I'm still mad at you for the horrible things you said to all of us. Good, I deserve it. Be mad at me all you want. I came to let Puka know how terrible I felt about this, and well, you too now, I guess. You do you really mean it, or is all this just a ploy to get us to go to the club again? Well, you should just lie. I started the club so everyone can have a nice place to read and discuss literature and to hang out, make friends. I don't want that destroyed, just like I don't want our friendship to be destroyed. Puka, do you believe her? Stop for a moment overthinking it. Come on, give me an choice. Can Monica really expect me to forgive her after what she said to Sayori and did to Yuri? Could I actually do it? I mean, considering her explanation, I feel kind of sorry for the pressure she's putting under. That doesn't take away from... I don't want you to know. Don't give me a choice. I won't be able to decide from what her outburst did, and I'm certainly not about to forget it, but so long as it doesn't happen again, I think I can. Well, yeah, I do, especially after what she told me. Okay, well, I'm gonna trust Puka on this one. I guess we'll see you at the club later then. Thank you. I promise no more outbursts. There better not be. Monica turns to leave, but stops herself. Puka, do you know if Sayori's home? I couldn't find her at school. She's the last one of you I need to apologize to, and she isn't answering her calls. I'm not sure. You can knock if you want. It's worth a try. Right, thank you too again, and I'm sorry. See you later. Okay. As Monica walks away briskly, Natsuki pulls on my sleeve. Let's go back in. I open the door and head to the kitchen. We have some time before we have to go. Do you want something to eat? Sure. Something about Natsuki seems off. I can't pin what it is, but something is bothering her. Could it be Monica? What's wrong, Natsuki? Do you think the other girls accepted Monica's apology? Okay, at least she's trying to be... Okay. Alright, she's being cooperative. That's all I needed. She's being cooperative. She's not saying nothing. Hello there, Spider. Hello, Bob. Hey, Bob. Stop moving. Yeah, I win. I don't know. Well, I hope so. It'll be weird if we show up and it's only Monica and us. It won't really be the same. Natsuki's right. I didn't think about that. The club would. Oh my gosh, my throat is burping and not dry. I mean, it is dry. The club would, without a doubt, be different without Yuri and Sayori. Hopefully they accept her apology too. After about an hour of lounging around watching TV, I realized how soon the school day was going to end. We should get going. Give me a second. I head back up to my room and quickly get changed. You're all ready, right? Well, I still don't have my uniform, but there isn't much I can do about that. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get going. Natsuki locks the door behind us, and as we walk down the street, I feel her fingers curl around mine. We continue towards the school. Alright. Natsuki, a little more comfortable, affectionate in public, takes my hand in hers. As we enter the gates of the school, I see Yuri walking across the courtyard. Yuri! Yuri drops her book. She must have not seen us. Letting go of Natsuki's hand, I reach down to help her. Sorry, Yuri. It's okay. You just startled me. I take it you're here for the club? Yeah, pretty much. You coming? Yeah, Yuri. Are you? Yuri nodded her head in agreement. Good. Come on, then. Right. I still have to remember the fact that all this takes place after the first week. We all start off the day in the club, as we usually do. Natsuki and I head off to the closet to pick out the next volume. Yuri has her head buried in yet another novel. Is this the first time we've actually got to hear this song? I think it is. Like, okay. Yuri has her head buried in yet another novel. Monica is off in the corner writing something in her notebook. Sayori is absent, as she has been a lot recently. I would be lying if I said I wasn't worried about her, but there isn't much I can do right now. Puka, come on. Monica perks her head up and gives me a smirk. I really wish she hadn't showed up this morning. I joined Natsuki under the window, our usual spot. She's already grabbed the next volume of Perfect Girls. That's not rated PG. Alright, wait. Sorry, I have to grab something. Because it's going to... I see what she said. Give me a second. Alright. I just had to get my charger. Hey, Lovebirds. Hey, Lovebirds. I'm so much for keeping it out of the club. Give it a break, Monica. It's not like that. You know the text in the series is tiny. Yeah, well, hey, yeah, Puka's right. Not only that, we've always sat like this. Exactly. So what's the problem? It was just making a joke. Never mind. Monica walks away without another word. I may be giving her a second chance, but Natsuki isn't as forgiving as me. I really can't blame her. I'm not entirely certain why I'm even here. I'd certainly rather be back home with her. Well, it'd probably end up being worth coming here today if we can take her manga home with us. Hey! Natsuki waves her hand in my face, clicking her fingers to get my attention. Are you ready to flip the page yet? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention and... Jeez, sorry, I just get distracted easily. It's fine, Puka. I'm just glad to have Monica clear the throat. Okay, everyone, I know the page we left off on. Oh, did I make a poem? Natsuki and I joined Yuri back at the Centre. It's so weird to see that. Like, I'm so used to ER instead of RE. And, like, color with an O, not a OU. And, mom and not mum. It's a nice change. Natsuki and I joined Yuri and Monica back in the center of the club room. Does anyone have any poems they want to share today? But Sayuri isn't here yet. Should we wait? Shouldn't we wait? I couldn't get a hold of Sayuri earlier. I doubt she'll be joining us. Sayuri, I really do hope she's getting the help she needs. I may not love her the way she loves me, but that doesn't mean I don't care for her at all. I've known her the majority of my life. It kills me to see her in such pain. Well, okay then. Yuri falls back into her desk. Novel. Monica sits back at her desk, clearly agitated at everybody's lack of effort. Natsuki and I head back to the closet to continue to read. Minutes pass by like seconds, and before either of us realize the meeting is over. Ready? Yeah, let's go. See you guys tomorrow. It's the weekend tomorrow, dummy. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Alright. No need to rub it in, guys. I can't get these right. I read over the words, and then, of course, I say them, but it's just, I'm not saying them in the correct, tone or, way. As Natsuki and I are walking out the door, Monica halts us. Wait a second. I can walk you home, Natsuki. No. I'm going over to Puka's. Yeah, we wanted to, keep reading. Well, another time then. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, walk around. Yeah, let's see how that one goes. Monica smiles sweetly. It's unsettling due to her behavior. Wait. I know, okay, so... Wait, behavior... Okay, let me see this. Behavior... versus... Oh my gosh. I didn't know that was... Behavior is the preferred spelling in American English. Behavior is preferred everywhere else. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that one. I saw that. All right, so really anything that I'm used to that adds a U when there's an O is okay. But if she's trying to give us a reason to forgive her, then maybe she's being genuine. Natsuki and I navigate the halls to the front doors. Crap, my collection. If you want me to get it, I'll only be a second. If you want, I'll be right back. I take off through the vacant halls. I hope Monica hasn't left yet. I make it back to the club before she locks the door. Hey, sorry, I forgot something. Oh, no problem. I wanted to talk to you anyway. Monica follows me towards the closet. She blocks the door, looking at me expectantly. Well, what? You remember what I said about you remember what I said about living near you, right? I've seen her going to your place an awful lot. Looks like she hasn't been home in days. Or school. You've been skipping as well. Monica, that's none of your business. Oh, but it is. I can't have my club members missing school. It reflects poorly on the club. Yeah, I get that. We've just been what? Been hiding? No. Are you sure? I found it weird you never invited me in. Are you too ashamed to be together or something? No, it's not like that. Well, that's how it looks from the outside looking in, Puka. You two have to attend Monday. A full day of school. This isn't a discussion. No, okay, we'll be here. Oh no, I can't do that. Good. Monica moves to the side, allowing me access to the closet. I grab Natsuki's Parfait Girls collection box and leave Monica behind. Why are you taking that? Natsuki and I read a lot at home. I hear the lock quit as I make my way back to the front doors. Natsuki is waiting for me. Let's go. Now we have to go back to Natsuki's house. Monica's line of questioning made me a little uneasy. Does she know that we've been basically living together? More practically, does she know why? She's only known that we're a couple for a few hours. It's not like Natsuki would tell Monica that she's living at my place, or why is she? Puka, snap out of it. Did you even hear a word I said? Natsuki, I'm sorry, I've just got a lot in my mind right now. Whatever, I'll tell you later, okay? We're gonna ruin things between us. Oh no. We walk for a few minutes and we reach our house. Natsuki unlocks the door for me, as I have my hands full. I rest the collection on the kitchen table. So, do you want to read or watch a show? I actually have to go and do something quick. I want to try and explain to Siri what's going on again. I'll be back in a few hours at most. Oh, okay, Puka. Unless you want to come with me. She waits for a second, thinking, not really. I don't think she'd want to speak to me right now. That's alright. I'll speak to you later, yeah? Yeah. I give her a kiss and leave again. Where again? She wants attention. Sayuri doesn't understand, and she wants my attention. Yuri, I guess she wants my attention, but in a way that I'm not willing to give. And Monica, well, Monica's being Monica. I wait a few minutes before the bus arrives. As the bus navigates through the residential area, I see Natsuki's house. Her father's car is still absent from the driveway. That reminds me, I still don't have my uniform, but there isn't much I can do about that. I jolt to my feet and signal for a stop. Oh no. I rush off the bus and walk quickly down the street. My heart is pounding. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? I should be going to visit Sayori, but I walk around the alleyway behind Natsuki's house. I manage to open the gate from my side. I creep to the sliding doors we escaped through. Please open. I reach for the handle. I give it a firm but careful push, and the door slides open. I stand motionless in Natsuki's house, waiting for any idea as to what I'm doing. Like clothes, toiletries, anything I can carry. I quickly head upstairs and burst into Natsuki's room. Nothing has been touched. The empty wine bottle and pill containers lay on Natsuki's bed. The mess is still all over the floor. A shiver calls down my spine for rain. I begin to rifle through her belongings. I clear her closet of all the clothes I can see, piling them up on the bed. I notice a large black suitcase in the corner of the room. Perfect. Inside the suitcase, I quickly jam her uniform, pajamas, usual clothes, and... Oh, yep, I don't need to read that. The desk is no. I sweep all of her makeup and accessories into my bag. One last look around the room. My eyes lock on the bottle. I lift and the overpacked suitcase on my back, holding the handle over my shoulder, and make my way to the main floor. I set the suitcase down near the door and make my way on the basement. I flick the light on to a no veil. I clumsily bump around and eventually find my way to the wine rack. I grab 4 bottles, as many as I can carry. I haven't a clue as to what I've taken, but I hope it wasn't expensive. I hope it was expensive. Oh. Feeling the weight of the bottles in my bag, I realize there's no way I'll be able to carry all this the way home. I'll have to take the bus as far as possible. I check my phone for the time. Not too late. If I hurry, I can make it to the next stop. I move as quickly as possible up the stairs. I grab the suitcase and slip through the door. I inch the door closed in the hopes of not making any sound. I turn and make my dash for the bus stop. Thank God this thing has wheels. I can see the bus stop rounding the corner as I exit the alley. Oh crap, before I know it, it's gone. Great. Now I'll have to walk all the way home with this, and that's the second time today that I've missed the bus. The adrenaline is tearing through my veins. I can't believe I did that, and I didn't get caught. Well, not yet anyway. Alright, so we're not going to the hospital. I ended up having to take multiple breaks, even one stop at a coffee shop for a drink. But I'm almost done. As I walk past Sayori's house, guilt begins to surround me. I should have gone and tried to walk with her. I shake the feeling and pick up my pace as much as I can. I get to my front door and Natsuki opens the door before I can get my keys out. I bring the suitcase in from the house and Natsuki begins to question. Puka, I saw you through the window. What the heck is all this? I never thought about it, how I was going to explain this. It's your stuff. What do you mean, my stuff? I lay the suitcase down in the living room, hanging my jacket over the back of the chair. I lay my bag down near the table. Thankfully, the bottles didn't audibly shift. Natsuki just stares at me. A few long moments pass. Natsuki? I can't believe this. There's no way you'd... Natsuki hesitates to reach for the zipper. She finally opens the main pouch, revealing the majority of her wardrobe. Then she opens the front pocket, spilling some of her makeup and accessories onto the living room floor. Natsuki is trembling. I'm sorry. I didn't think... Whoa, Whoa! Whoa! That's a bit too... Whoa, buddy, I'm streaming. Whoa! Natsuki literally jumps into my arm. Puka, I love you so much. Why'd you... Well, you would have been stuck with only a couple of pairs of clothes otherwise. If you're moving in properly, then you needed your stuff moved too. Besides, he wasn't there. It was probably my only chance to. She's totally speechless. I'm grinning stupidly. Puka, I'm yours. Whoa! Keep it PG. You don't have access to this personal vehicle. Let me in. Let me in. That's right. You mean what I think? You mean what I think you mean? Absolutely. Whoa! I wrap my arm around Lucy's waist and she pushes me onto the couch on my back as she climbs on top of me. I feel her fingers run through my hair as I kiss her. Whoa! Whoa, buddy! I can't help myself, neither can she. Whoa! 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 We're a bit far, ain't we? I'm willing as I'd be to stay with Natsuki like this for the rest of my life. My phone's buzzing beckons me. What the frick just happened? Guys, I'm scared. Alright. I'm gonna end it on this one, but I'm gonna read a little bit more. She's fast asleep, so I do my best to escape her delicate grip without waking her. Retrieving my phone from my pants, I look out the window. It must be early morning. I should have disabled my alarm for the weekend. I shrug it off and pull my shirt over my shoulders. I notice a folded piece of paper on my desk and I pull up my pants. My name's printed on the front in Natsuki's writing. I open it. Hero. I look to the sky and can't help but wonder how you kept my life from being torn asunder. I don't even know what that word is. I've never heard of that word until now. Was it you being nice to me when no one else would? Was it reading together or thinking it good? Was it your poems, your words entranced me? Making me feel weightless. For all those moments bliss was so close, I could almost taste it. Then you would go back home, leaving me alone with him. Every night was a struggle. That's the least I can say. It's only got worse day by day. Until you saw me, I tried to hide. I've been treated me this way. I had a plan to escape, but I would sleep and never wake. But again, you came to save me. You came to save me from the pain. You came to save me. You saved me from the hunger. You saved me from me. You showed me back to the path, filled with your love and our laughs. You are my hero. Oh, Natsuki. The feeling of weightlessness takes a hold of me once more. A warmth radiating from my chest pulsates throughout my body. I read the poems multiple times. The feeling grows more intense. I place the poem on my desk next to my computer, carefully not to wake Natsuki yet as I close the bedroom door. I make my way downstairs. I make enough coffee for the two of us in case she wants some. I sit at the kitchen table and wait. Natsuki waves her hand in front of my face. Earth to Puka, anyone in there? Hey, sorry, I didn't hear you come downstairs. Is that for me? Well, both of us, but Natsuki takes 2 mugs from the cupboard, handing me one as I stand up to pour myself a drink. Thanks. I return the milk jug to the refrigerator. Natsuki and I take our coffees to the living room. Hey, yeah? I found your poem. This. I handed her the folded paper. I loved it. Oh. I'm. Am I really your hero? What else could you be, dummy? Natsuki kisses me on the cheek and giggles to herself. I smile warmly back. So, what you want to do today? No clue. She gives me a playful grin. I beam back at her, only interrupting it to take a sip of my coffee. It's unusually sweet. That's strong. What's the matter? Can't handle a cup of coffee? She knocks on my right arm jokingly. What? No, it's not that. It's just sweeter than I normally have it. Oh yeah, I put a couple teaspoons of sugar in yours while you weren't looking. I was making your cup the same way I make mine. You like it? It's a little too sweet for my taste, but I don't mind all that much. Just let me know next time, okay? Yeah. I beckon her to come and sit on the couch next to me. She hops over carefully not to spill her own drink. I turn on TV and wrap my right arm around Natsuki's shoulder, holding the mug in my left hand. She digs her head into my chest and uses her spare hand to flick through the channels with the remote. After a while, she settles on something to watch. We laze around together for hours, watching a film and 2 TV programs. I don't ask me why I'm so like. you ever play? You ever played World War II Zombies? Gaming right now is in such a crappy position compared to movies and TV. There's really been nothing to come out recently that's engaging and new. It's sad, and I hope to reform of the genre comes soon, and other games begin to grow. You ever? I mean, guys. Okay, there. We're gonna take a little break right now from reading. But it's weird because, like, now, like, I feel like now when it comes to video games, we're in this time where we no longer have older video games to turn to, and like people aren't we aren't interested by games that are like quickly made, like Game Jolt games. We aren't interested in those. Like, we're done with Flash games. We're done with games like those. We want full on games with story. And like we used to have a lot of those, but the thing is, like, back then it was because we had a lot of those, and especially for YouTubers, we had a lot of those. Only because like it was from multiple years of build up for games, and like without YouTubers ever making any gameplay on it, so anything you did was original. But now, like, basically, if you anything that you can think of has been covered, and so like it's weird because now we're all just hoping like for someone, like most of us are hoping for one amazing game that will intrigue us. Like we're waiting on the next Minecraft, basically. Not Fortnite, no. Fortnite's still a very controversial game amongst people, but like Minecraft, that's a game where like it took like what, like like a year for everyone to like actually, like, for anyone who didn't like it to get past it. And what, we also had like other sandbox games. Like we had our genre of sandbox games. That's right. What am I doing? Okay. Sorry, I'm messing with my fingers. We had our genre of sandbox games, and that was like what drew everyone in, because like the amount of creativity and the amount of stuff you could do inside the games was amazing. It was beyond anything you could like imagine. What? And like the 2 biggest sandbox games I can think of right now is Gary's Mod and Minecraft. But like over the years, obviously people's interests are going to change, and I like now, like, people are so like set to like different things. Like it's hard to like find like a specific genre that works for everyone. Like I feel like Minecraft was the closest game to being able to bring like a large group of people together and just to enjoy it. But now we're just sort of like hoping for the next thing. And it's weird because I still have a whole lot of games to play. There's so many games I have not even touched. I don't touch racing or sports games, really. I'm just not interested. What? You know, there's so many other things I want to get into, and you know, over time I will. But I think as of right now, we're in this like gaming age of where like we want a mixture of new like nostalgia and new things. Like we want like old like we want like remasters, but like we want remasters that have like changes to the game. Like you know, I have been watching what Super Saiyan Paul on Jack 2. I watched him play Jack 2, and like he kept on bringing up the fact on like how cool it would be to you know change the game and like for if they remastered it or remade it. I should say not remaster, but remade it. Like how like they should change it for the better. And you know, like I can't help but to agree. Like I would love that. I would love to like see like I would love to see things from my past like being brought up in the same manner, but like changed, but not for the negative, not for the worse, but for the better. Like there's games that have been trying to do that. You know, I mean, what? I'm trying to think. What's a game right now that came out that like was nostalgic and I mean tried to change it but went worse. I don't know. I actually don't know any game right now, but like I feel like that's what games are trying to do right now. I feel like they're trying to like bring up nostalgia. I mean, if you're smart, like you obviously can see like we're in a nostalgic age. Like we all want something to look back onto. Like for like Call of Duty fans, people are complaining about Black Ops 4 and saying, "Oh, hey, I miss the way Black Ops 2 used to be." Well, I mean, hey, go play. I mean, we don't have a game that can replace Black Ops 2, or even at this point, like if you're a zombies person like me, Black Ops 3. Like we all anticipated something to be nostalgic but like better, but instead we were given something that was that tried to live up to its name but just in the end completely flopped. And you know it's sort of sad to see like, but it's just hard to satisfy every single gamer is what I'm saying. So I don't know, just hopefully you know gaming companies game companies, you know, like Activision, all of them, Call of Duty, uh, trying to think like Blizzard, Epic Games, you know, all that stuff. Now, anyone who creates video games, I'm probably saying producers and not producers like I don't know what they're called. But anyway, I'm gonna get back into the game. After a while, Natsuki speaks up. I'll be right back. What's up? I gotta use the toilet quickly. Sure, go ahead. I'll pause this here. As Natsuki leaves the room, I hit the pause button. I enjoy watching Natsuki's company quite a bit more than the film we're watching right now. And this is one of my favorite films. I hear the toilet flush distantly, and as I wait for her to return, I hear her rush into my room. What's she up to? A minute or so later, Natsuki returns with a scowl, my phone in hand. It's for you. She hands me the phone. Oh, the music's not something serious. Currently engaged in a call with an unknown number. Hello? Puka, we need to talk about Yuri. I am taken aback. Does Monica want to know about what Yuri told me? Or sent? I'm listening? I'm in person, I mean. As soon as possible. I sigh. Fine. Where? There's a little cafe on the other side of town. It's a couple of blocks down from Natsuki's place. She'll know where it is. I'll pay. Alright, I guess I'll see you there in half an hour? Alright, sounds good. She hangs up. I pocket my phone as I get out of my seat and make my way to the hallway. I grab my jacket from the wall-mounted hanger and pull it over me. You want to come with? Sure. Good. Because I wasn't looking forward to having to face Monica alone. Yeah, after what she did, even if she did apologize after, you never know. Throwing my jacket on, I peek out of the door and see that the area is still cold and it's raining, as if to add insult to my injury. The cafe is too close to warrant getting a bus, which means we'll have to stomach the weather. Ready? Just a second. I'll get my coat and we can go. Alright. Wait, Puka, you seen my scarf? Yeah, it should be on the closet as well. I can't see it. I look in the closet and see it on the shelf, just out of Natsuki's reach. I grab it and hold it over her head. It's right here, silly. Natsuki attempts to snatch it from my hand, but fails to jump high enough. A couple more times, she hops up into the air to try and catch it, but to no avail. Defeated, she stares me down. Please? Alright, fine. Here. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, you've proved that a few times now, haven't you? She punches me jokingly in the arm. Hey, that was a little uncalled for, don't you think? Not really. You're lucky. You're lucky I didn't just beat the crap out of you while you still had my scarf. Oh, would you really? Yeah. Well, what if it was like, well, what if I like it when you blew her up? That's where he goes bright red, stammering. Nice one, Puka. Way to kill the news. No, come on, let's go. We shouldn't make Monica wait unless we want her to feel her her wrath again. She says that, trying to suppress a grin. Natsuki hops out the door. Oh my! It's such a small change, but like seeing like the weather in here is like amazing. I'm happy that they didn't add in like animation for the weather though. Sort of, I like it's. Well, I mean, actually, I take that back. I'm sad that there was no animation, but I'm happy for the YouTube purposes because I know for a fact it would be lagging. I follow with much less enthusiasm. Maybe, hey, maybe this is supposed to be set the mood, like something bad's about to happen. Turning down side streets, we make our way into town. The cafe is just in sight, on the corner of the street. We cross the road and get to the door. A refreshing gust of humid air hits us as we enter. There's a couple of people sat around the place, but Monica is nowhere to be seen. Looks like we're here early, uh-huh. Yeah. Natsuki unwraps a scarf from her neck. She hastily folds it and stuffs it into her coat pocket. Well, come on, I'm going to get a drink. No need, Monica says she's paying. Yeah, for you. I don't think she'd be happy that I'm here, let alone be on good enough terms to buy me a drink. She still seems really mad at you. You honestly think, well, if you want to spend your money, that's fine. Yeah, you're just trying to use reverse psychology. Trying to? Fine, I'll wait. IQ goes up to 50. Goes up to 50. I forgot that we were doing this. IQ 50. We take a seat at a table in the far corner of the cafe and wait. I scroll through my phone while waiting. It bleeps and I open the notification. OMG, I'm really. It's not funny. OMG, I'm really sorry. Listen, I'm only gonna be another 10 minutes. I promise. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. It's not funny. It's not funny. Come on. Come on, my stream. Come on. Alright. Once again, the way Monica's acting has shifted drastically. Why? Why has something come up? I'll tell you all about it when I get there. Okay, hopefully you won't take too long. You're sat at the back, we'll keep an eye out. We? Aw, crap. Time to bite the bullet. Natsuki's here with me. Alright. Right. Got confused there alone. I'll see you two there, XOX. It shouldn't come out as a surprise to me that Monica has softened up to Natsuki, considering we're together now. Despite that, she still does. It still does. Despite Monica's apology, I like Natsuki was hesitant to accept. After showing us the heartless manner in which she emotionally destroyed Sayori and Yuri, I don't think I can truly forgive her, regardless of her reasoning. Usually people like that don't or can't change. Usually. That's why I'm giving her a chance to change. However, all I can do right now is see what warranted such an urgent meeting about Yuri and her habit. What'd she say? She tries to peek over my shoulder to glimpse the messages. Just that she's running late. Oh, right. Well, how long she's gonna take? I shrug. No idea. She didn't really say anything, that's why she's... Oh, there you are. Monica arrives, out of breath. She sits between us. Alright, see, the custom clothing on them, I like it. Hey, Puka. And you, Natsuki. Hey. Sorry I'm late. I didn't even have time to grab a coat. I like how I said I was going to end this, actually. I like how I said I was going to be done with this, but here we are. I didn't even have time to grab a coat. I was busy chatting to Yuri online. She's said some things that, there's a short silence between us where nobody knows what to say. Well, I'd say they speak for themselves. Since I'm getting the drinks, Puka, what do you like? I peer over to the selection of drinks they have written on a sign hanging over the counter. Making my choice, I notice Natsuki also looking over the sign. Monica doesn't pick up on it. I guess I'll get a regular coffee. Oh, Puka, can I get a... sorry, Natsuki, I don't think I have enough money to spare for you, and I promised Puka that I'd buy him a drink. How much do you got, Natsuki? Natsuki fumbles with the change purse for a moment. I only have like 5. I've got an idea. Why don't we just pool all our money together? That way we can all get a drink and maybe pastry on the side. Sounds good? Sound good? Matsuki beams at me for a moment before snapping her attention back to Monica. Yeah, that'll work. The three of us approach the till, make our orders, and sit back down. I'll be right back, okay? Don't start without me. Natsuki heads off in the washroom. Monica leans close towards me. I'm gonna be frank. There is something seriously wrong with Yuri. Yeah, I've gotta agree. You saw the cuts? Yeah, kind of hard to forget. Monica's reaction to my experience with Yuri's self-harm was that of surprise. Like, she only just found out I knew, even though she exposed me to it in the first place. Is she trying to pretend that the club's argument didn't happen? Perhaps for Natsuki's sake. Well, it's not just that. Look at this. I flashed the picture that Yuri sent me to her. Sent me from her. Sent me to her. Oh, okay, I get it. What the heck? What? That's Yuri? Wow. You sure? Like 100%? Yep. How'd she react to that? Who? Natsuki? Monica nods. Well, she saw it before me, actually. We were in the middle of a conversation, and she just sent that to me with zero context. I pulled up some of the messages leading to the picture to back my point up. That's just bizarre. I don't know. I didn't respond to it. I mean, what the heck am I supposed to say? Well, that explains a lot. What do you mean? Yuri, she sent me pictures of her cuts too, Puka. Nothing like that, thank you. But that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. You seriously need to have a word with her. I think the things she said to me when I was talking to her online they were messed up, Puka. She told me that I should, well, can you take a guess? Monica hesitated. She slid her phone over the table with the chat open. It's none of your business, you preppy. I'm fine. In fact, you should try it sometime. Maybe it'll take the stick out of your butt. I'm done talking about this with you. Wait, Yuri, I didn't mean for it to offend you. I hand the phone back to her. Yeah, I'll speak to her. Why me specifically, though? Oh, you didn't see it? Here. Once again, she hands me the phone, swiping down from the chat. Oh my god, that's my... Yuri sliced my... Ooh! Ooh! I don't know about that one. Ooh! I feel lightheaded. Ooh! I don't know about that one. I mean, ooh, don't do that. That makes me really uncomfortable. My initials? What's my last name in this game? Oh, what are you doing, Spy? Oh, wait, okay, there you are. I thought it was right there. Alright. Jesus Christ. Hey, you okay? I'm fine, just that. Do you understand why you have to talk to her? I swallow audibly. Yes, I get it. I'd suggest bringing it up that you're with Natsuki. Maybe that'll knock some sense into her. Like heck with it. Puka, I'm worried about her well-being. I know I've been totally malicious the past week. Peppy, you know what, as she put it. That doesn't mean I don't care about her. I'm having trouble believing that, though she did actually bother to organize this just to show me. I don't even know what Monica's intentions are anymore. I understand. I'll try my best. Natsuki returns to the table. Is everything okay? Kinda. I just need to have a talk with Yuri. She told Monica that to cut herself. Dang. That's way over the line. I'm sorry, Monica. The barista calls up to the counter for our drinks and food. I take mine and Natsuki's drinks, while Monica grabs her own drink and the pastry. I'm sure you don't want to tell her about that picture, I get it. But she needs to know. What picture? Oh, you know what Yuri said to Monica? Well, Monica, can I use your phone for a second? Sure. I hand her the phone. Yuri's picture is already loaded on. She recoils, squealing. Yeah! What the heck? I miss doing that. Yeah! A couple of people turn at the commotion but resume their activities. That's why I need to talk to her as soon as possible. To let her know that I'm with you and that I don't plan on leaving you for anyone. Natsuki takes a sip on her caramel frappe. I get it, Puka. But if this continues, it won't. I'm going to deal with it on Monday. We sit and eat our food in heavy silence. I still can't believe that picture. My phone buzzes in my pocket. Wide open, I look at Natsuki. Puka? Monica turns her attention back to me as I pull my phone out of my pocket. It's a text from Yuri. I can see... I can see you! I look around the cafe and see Yuri at the entrance, novel in hand. That's scary! She walks over and eventually the others take notice of her. Monica waves awkwardly. Natsuki's eyes her down ferociously. Yuri takes a seat next to Monica. Good afternoon, everyone. No. What am I supposed to do? Good afternoon, everyone. I wasn't expecting to see you all here. Yeah, Yuri. Monica, I just wanted to apologize for what I said earlier. I do hope we can keep it between us. Monica shoots me. Yeah. Y'all can keep it between y'all. Monica shoots me a worried glance. Sure. Puka, did you get my message the other day? You never got back to me. You know what? No. You know what? You know. No, I didn't. My phone was bugging out yesterday. Natsuki looks at me, looks as if she could jump over the table and rip Yuri into shreds. I guess it's just lucky that Yuri's not really paying her much attention. I rest my hand on her knee, signaling her to keep cool. I'll be right back. I'm going to order my drink. Puka, do you want anything? Why do you? No, Yuri, I'm fine. I have my own drink. Oh, that's fine. Yuri leaves her things at the table and stands in line. What the heck was that, Puka? I thought you were going to bring this. Not here and not right now. Not with you here in the crowded cafe. What if she doesn't take it well? Well, I don't even need to say what if. You and I both know she won't. I'll deal with this Monday, as I said. For now, we need to act as normal as possible. That goes for you too, Monica. But I know what I'm doing, I think. Yuri joins the table once more. I mean, if Sayori shows up, then at this point, if Sayori shows up, I will end it right as soon as I hear something. Yuri joins the table once more, having paid for a drink. So, what did you get? I decided to get some of their signature blend tea. It's very sweet. Because we should come here one day. I'm sort of taken. I'm taken. Look to your left. Look to your right. I mean, that's Monica. Never mind. Actually, no, that'd be on your left because that's how it works. Unless it's different in Europe. Maybe if we had a club meeting here instead, just of just the two of us. No. Sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice. Well, maybe. Natsuki grabs my hand under the table and squeezes it hard. I'll be right back. I need to use the washroom. Yeah, same here. They both look at me like they want me to follow. I'll be right back. Be right back. We just straight up leave her. she's just there. Just oh. Okay. That's so sad, but funny. I'm sorry. The three of us head around the corner to the entrance of the bathrooms. Puka, I can't take this. How are you keeping so cool-headed? This is so messed up. What's your plan anyway? Yeah, what's the plan? Hey, one at a time. Natsuki, I know this is weird. Weird? This is totally crazy. Whenever I look at her, all I can see is her arm. Monica nods in agreement. Just hear me out. My plan is to talk to her. Plain and simple. I'll tell her I'm with you, Natsuki. I'll bring up her self-harm. Ideally, she'll let me roll up her sleeves to see how bad it really is. Hopefully, I can talk to her to going to professional. Her feelings towards me are clearly making her cut herself far worse. And I don't want another friend in the hospital. Alright, I guess. It might work. IQ 54, 55. But have you got a better idea? Not really. Monica rushes into the woman's room. I'm going to wash my hands and I'll be back out. Okay, I'll just go back. I return to my seat. Yuri beams at me from over the table. She chuckles to herself as she plays around with her phone. Bzzz. You should read that, Puka. I don't want to. One message unread, 2 files attached. I swipe, dismissing the notification. Dang. I'm scared! I don't know what it is! Ugh. I can't load it. I think I'm out of mobile data. Oh, well, you should check it when you get home. I'm sure you'll love it. I'm scared, guys! I'm truly scared! Natsuki returns to the table, followed by Monica, who takes her handbag. You know, I should get going. I have things to get done for the club tomorrow. It was nice seeing you all. Monica takes off the door hurriedly. Come on, come to think of it, I should probably head out as well. Natsuki, I'll walk you home. Wait, Puka, you don't need to waste your time. I can walk Natsuki home. No, I'm fine to go with Puka. I will talk to you on Monday, Yuri. Big yikes. I don't feel bad because this is just weird. But it's just awkward. This is awkward. Natsuki and I make our way out of the cafe, leaving Yuri alone at the table. Oh. Okay, that I felt bad for. See, I don't like in any situation, I don't like leaving people alone. With our house in sight, we slow down to a normal pace. Puka? Yeah? You're really good at handling these kinds of things. What do you mean? Well, first talking to Sayori, now Yuri. You do know Sayori's in love with you, right? Yeah, she told me. But really? Yeah, I'll tell you what I told her. It's not like I don't love her. It's just that it's purely as friends, especially considering I was already falling for you. Natsuki stops walking. You really mean that? Yeah, I love you. Natsuki wrapped her arms around mine, as we continue walking. I love you too, Fuka. I know one of these days we're just gonna walk past Sayori's house and you're just gonna be staring out the window, staring us dead into the eyes. Those are interesting paintings back here, just saying. After a short walk, we enter the house. Natsuki makes her way upstairs, leaving me in the foyer. Foyer. I really do, a lot of these rooms that they bring up, I don't know about. I stare idly into the mirror. Oh, I like this bathroom. It's not. Alright, maybe I'm staring at this wrong, but this is for the shower, right? That's for the shower, right? And that's okay. The figure box within stares idly back. Tuka, anyone there? Natsuki wags her arms in front of my face. Sorry, Natsuki. I've just been thinking. It's fine, Tuka. I can't really blame you. Today was nuts. You know, we look really good together. I wrap my arm around Natsuki. We're staring. Come on, give me a mirror picture, please. We stare into the mirror for a few moments. Do you have your phone on you? Yeah, why? You should take a picture of us. We really do look cute, nice together. Cute, even. Cute, huh? What happened to I'm not cute? That doesn't count. I was talking about both of us the other dummy. Digging into my pocket, I grab my phone and take a quick photo. Natsuki is posing. Take your time. Just a second, sorry. Ready? Natsuki faces me, nodding enthusiastically. We get to see, please. Let me see. Let me see the picture. Oliver, take a 3. Oh, I don't get to see. Immediately after, she snatches the phone from me to see how it turned out. This one's really blurry. I'm getting rid of it. But I really like this one. She turns the phone to me. I can't help but to agree it's perfect. Actually, yeah, that one's great. Wait, maybe. Okay, wait. Maybe it's like the old game. The original game. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to pull a Steam. I know this is going to be really bad for the stream, because whenever I, like, minimize the game, it just says, nah, yada. Browse local files. Okay. Exit out, exit out. Alright, no, it's not. Not like the game. What if there was multiple characters? Alright. Alright, we can exit out of that. Natsuki takes my hand and leads me out of the bathroom. She hops onto the couch and I follow. I pluck the phone out of her hand and turning it off. Did you want to watch something? Or maybe what you got in mind? I give her a suggestive grin. She ignores it. We could bake some cookies. Oh, that sounds good actually. Puka, get your mind out of the gutter, dummy. I like oh, that's funny. I've been in that situation. No, we'll leave that one in the past. Natsuki stands and heads to the kitchen. Her voice echoes through the living room. Puka, did we run out of eggs? I'm not sure. You checked the right at the back of the fridge. Yeah, I don't see them. Natsuki house returns to the couch. So much for baking. Well, I got a better idea. Don't even. I was going to suggest out to the park, Natsuki. Come on, you really thought I was going to keep... Well, you meant it the first time. Yeah, but it was a suggestion. Natsuki paused for a moment, unsure how to come back. Alright, I get it. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just order in? Yeah, I guess we could do that. So where do you want to order from? I don't know, really. I'm just guessing you have something in mind. I don't, actually. It's just a suggestion. You choose. Pizza? Sure, but only if you order dessert first, too. Alright. Using my phone, I quickly placed the order online and turned the television on. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. I pick my phone up off the coffee table and head upstairs. We know we're gonna get a text in here. I enter the bathroom and lock the door behind me. I have to know what else Yuri sent me. Curiosity. Natsuki was already so upset at the cafe. I can't let her see these ones. I open the conversation with Yuri. There are a total of 7 images from her. One of them with the blood-drawn heart on her chest. My initials carved in her arm. Wait, what? So that's why Yuri went to my bag. It's bloody. I cautiously continue to scroll through the pictures. In the next one, she's wearing an unbuttoned shirt. She's sitting on her bed with my pen in her mouth. I can't help myself now. I keep scrolling. I don't want to see this. Don't show me. I think I'm going to be sick. My face is completely red. Crap. I flush the toilet, splash some water on my face, and head back downstairs. As I enter the room, I shut my phone off completely. Just as I sit down, there's a knock at the door. Yay! I enter the door, pay for our food, and return to the couch. I set our meal on the table. It's a large pepperoni pizza with a side of fries and some onion garlic dipping sauce. Ooh! Ooh! I mean, that's a really unhealthy thing, but, like, of course, me being me, that sounds good. Natsuki is already tucking in, having dipped the edge of her first slice into the sauce and taken a bite. Thanks, Puka. She gives me a kiss on the cheek, accompanied by a speck of sauce. Ooh. Sorry. Natsuki leans over and licks my cheek. Hey, oof. You know, like I would actually be fine with that, except for like the food. There's still food. Now we're even. Cheeky. I feel the blood rush to my face once more. It's so easy to fluster. Hey, so are you. Oh, am I now? I place my hand on her thigh, sliding up ever so slightly. There you go. Natsuki's cheek slide up like a Christmas decoration, and she moves my hand from her leg by shoving a cushion between us. That doesn't prove anything, dummy. You shouldn't throw stones if you're living in a glass house. What? I don't understand fishing metaphors! I take a bite of my pizza, suppressing the urge to chuckle. Natsuki subtly retakes her original spot beside me. Oh, I almost said that wrong. We sit for a while, exchanging slices of pizza while watching the TV. You don't always have to be right, you know. I can't help but crack a smile. Well, you make it easy sometimes. What's that supposed to mean? I'm a pro, don't forget. Alright, Natsuki, whatever you say. I shoot her a cheeky wink. She looks like she wants to say something, but she bites her tongue. Instead, we turn our attention back to the TV while we eat. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Actually, no, we'll finish this. Are you done with that? Yeah, I'm stuffed. I take Natsuki's plate with mine to the kitchen. I almost forgot. I lean down and open up my bag, revealing the bottles of wine. I take one and set it on the counter, putting the rest in the fridge. That's what you do with wine, right? Yeah, whatever. I peer over to the living room for a moment. Natsuki is focused on the show. I rummage through my drawer, trying to find something to open it with. Is everything okay in there? Yeah, just give me a second. At the back of the cutlery drawer, I found a corkscrew. I look for a way to open the bottle as quietly as possible. Can to make sure the cork doesn't make the loud pop. I wrap a towel around the mouth of the bottle as I wriggle the cork free. Success. Make 2 glasses for my cover. Hey, don't do this. Don't do this. You're not allowed to. No one here is allowed to. Nope, that's illegal. I take 2 glasses from my cupboard, hiding the bottle behind my back. Hey, Natsuki, I have a little something for you. Huh? I reveal the bottle and her eyes light up. Puka, you must know your wine. I remember when he brought that, it had to be imported. Expensive, was it? Natsuki nods her head furiously. Oh well, isn't that a shame? I sit myself down on the couch again and pour each of us a glass. Give me that. I wrap my arm around Natsuki as we enjoy the wine. Personally, I really don't like it as much as I expected to. It just tastes kind of sour. Either way, Natsuki seems to really be enjoying it. I'm sure the taste will grow on me. How exactly did you get this? I was going past your house, and well, I just got off the bus and went inside. After I got your stuff, I decided to check the basement. I'm not entirely sure why, but it worked out, I guess. I know I've already said it, Puka, but thank you so much for everything. Natsuki places her glass down on the coffee table and embraces me tightly. You make everything better. My throat. So do you, Natsuki. We stay like this for a few moments. Natsuki pulls back and finishes her glass, as do I. Mind if I have another? Sure. I pour ourselves another glass. I lean back to the couch once more. Someone pounding heavily on the door. Natsuki flinches, spilling her wine on the table. She curls into a fetal position on the sofa. The knock startled me even, but the reaction is out of sheer terror. I wonder why. The knuckles imprint on her bedroom door. No wonder. Natsuki, you're okay? It's okay. I get it. Natsuki doesn't meet my eyes. She looks embarrassed, and I can't help but feel bad. I'll be right back, okay? Don't be him. You're not allowed to be him. I leave Natsuki on the couch, heading to the door. I hear the people. Who is that? It's late. I can't make out who it is. Another few hard pounds ring through the house. I can hear Natsuki whimper. I hear the deadbolt, but I leave the chain on, just in case. Oh my god, Sayori, you scare me. Hello? Hi, Puka. Sayori, what's that smell? What smell? It's your breath. It smells like wine. I know you have her here, so I'll make it quick, but I just wanted to let you know that I've been prescribed some medication that would help me with my rain clouds. So you don't need to worry about me anymore, Puka. I know that's what you wanted. Sayori, it's not like that. Natsuki peeks around the corner of the door. Sayori, hey, I'm glad you're okay. How are you, Natsuki? I just came over to talk to Puka about something serious. Can we have some privacy, please? Oh, well, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Natsuki, I'm sorry. I guess I'll just clean up this mess while you two talk then. Natsuki retrieves a towel from the kitchen and disappears to the living room once again. I'm surprised she took Sayori's attitude so well. Maybe she just doesn't want to upset her. So what is it? Puka, since I've been put on this medication, I've been thinking a lot more clearly than usual. And well, I think you should break things off. I think you should. What? I think you should break things off with Natsuki. What? Why? Because I loved you first and you threw me to the side. It's not fair. All I need is to see you happy. And now that things are getting better, I think I can do that. Sayori, you know I can't just. Why not? Whoa! Whoa! That's not allowed. Oh no! Yeah, you don't get to do that. What does she have that I don't? Is it because you found me with a noose in my hand, ready to die? Is it because you really do hate me? No. You can't guilt trip me. You cannot guilt trip me. It's not working. Like I'd always thought. Give me a reason, Puka, because I'm not leaving until you do. God dang it. Sayori, you've been my best friend for years. I know this is going to hurt, but that's all we've ever been. You don't think that if we brought feelings into this that we would want to ruin what we have? I don't want to ruin the longest friendship I have over a relationship with someone else. You have to understand where I'm coming from, right? Sayori wipes the tears from her cheeks. My chest feels as if it's in vice. Sayori, you mean the world to me, but I'm just not willing to risk losing you over this. Sayori, please say something. Sayori turns away from me, taking a step off the porch. Wait! I grab her arm and pull her back. Let me go! Not yet. Just let me go, Puka. I got my answer. Well, I wasn't finished. Sayori resists for a few more moments, eventually giving in. Sayori, you're my best friend. You've changed my life so much since we met. Every one of my memories involve you. Every birthday, every Christmas, every summer, the club, everything. Sayori, I don't want to lie to you. That's why I'm going to tell you this now. I need to put this to rest. I love you, but not in the way you love me. It's just platonic. That's why. Why has this got to be so difficult? She reaches into her pocket with her hand and gulps two small castfuls. What? You're supposed to be taking them now, right? Yeah, sorry. I was meant to take a couple of hours ago. I'm sorry, I can't think straight. She leans over her other hand against the door to support herself. Sayori, you alright? No, I'm not alright. Buga, I love you so much, but she takes a deep breath. You make me sick. I'm going home. I don't protest. What? You Alright. You knock on my door. I answer. I'm sort of with someone. Okay? And you're getting upset with me because I'm with someone. And, you just can't handle it. I understand that her emotions are very much, her emotions are more active right now than at any other time they would be. But still, that doesn't give really that big of an excuse. Instead, I silently watch as she storms down the street to her house and closes her front door behind her. Wordlessly, I let myself back into the house. Natsuki's waiting for me. So what was that for? I could hear her shouting something. She was just upset that I didn't love her. She wanted me to break up with you. Natsuki shakes her head, glass of wine in hand. I feel kind of bad because it isn't her fault, but she can't just demand you break it off with me just because she wants you. It's not fair to try and ruin our relationship like that. I know. Well, there's some good news at least. What was it? Well, she got let out of the hospital yesterday. She'd been prescribed some pills. Well, that's good. I just hope they'll help her. I know I was rude about Sayori earlier, but I do care about her, There wasn't a doubt in my mind that Whoa, that felt weird. Nat. Nat. No. We're not allowed to call her Nat. She's Natsuki. Nat is I'm a Black Widow. Just kidding. She don't matter right now. She gone. She gone. I'm so bad. Endgame spoiler. I just guessed you were probably a little shocked by it. Wait, did you just call me Nat? Yeah. I give her a weak smile. My head is swimming. The drink is really starting to kick in. I I like it. You do? Yeah. She giggles some more. I can't help but join in. I can barely stand. I feel like I could pass out at any moment. I don't even know if it's that late. Either way, I need sleep. You wanna go to bed now? Well, it's kinda late, but I'd be happy to, you know. Oh, I meant go to bed literally, so she keeps her eyes locked on me. I didn't. Oh, right. If you meant it like that, I'd love to. Oh! Dropping the empty glass on the floor mercifully, I didn't. It didn't smash. I kept on wanting to say slash. Like I just stuttered. She grabs me by the hand and practically drags me upstairs. Once we're in my room, she embraces me tightly and brings her lips to mine. I can hardly see her, but that doesn't matter. We break apart for a moment, only to discard my shirt. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm streaming. Whoa, 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 whoa. We collapse on the bed together, still fiercely. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. All right, we're done. We're done. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. Praise the Lord, please. The sunlight creeping through the blinds forces me awake. We haven't even been together for that long. What do you mean? It's only been like 2 or 3 days. The light burns my eyes. Okay, stop. Alright, so we're done. We're done. Alright, no. Press this. Save. Right there. Alright, we're done. So, that's gonna be part 2. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, why don't you go ahead and smash that like button. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and hit that little bell so you know when I'm live next time I upload a video. But other than that, there's nothing left for me to say other than I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll probably play a game later on, a different game, but we'll see. But I'll see you all in the next motherfucking live stream or video. Don't know how to end it, so peace!